Launch sequence initiated.
Holy smokes. That was a tough one. You know, when you become a professional comic book artist, you just get one of these. You know? They just give you your own studio of solitude, and you can just go into it anytime you want. But if you're like me, you own a space station, which is extremely expensive. So that's not ideal. Not a great idea on my part, but it's fun. You know? You get to come down from space and draw every day. Welcome, everybody. Thank you for showing up. There appear to be as many as 5 of you here, so I hope you've enjoyed the pre-show that we're about to do the actual thing. And believe you me, it's going to be just as exciting as me shooting out of a cryo tube through space down to Earth, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw pictures all day, and it's going to be a lot of my hand moving, and as we know, that's as exciting as what we just saw. So, buckle up, jokers. It's going to be a good time. I'm going to go, it's a long walk, because this is a big, so I got to go back in here, and I got to walk back that way. It's going to take me seconds. Just get ready. Here. And by the way, the cameras look terrible. I tried to download a utility to make them look better. None of it initialized, and I got tired of waiting, so you're just going to have to deal with it. We're all grown-ups here. It's fine. Hang on. I'll be right back. Thank you, Ronald. That means a lot to me. It's a lot. Thank you. Thank you, Ron. Thank you, everybody, for being here today. So, the good news is because of the way that I work, you will get to probably see that intro again, because I work before lunch, and then I take a lunch break, and then I come back, and we get to do this all over again. So, and right now, you get the most exciting part of drawing comics, which is drawing panel borders. it is the most important part, though, because otherwise it would just be a collection of images that you couldn't tell where they started or ended. But that's where we are right now. So, hi everybody. Thank you for coming. Hopefully, the audio is okay. I noticed some issues with it yesterday, and I realized that I didn't have the compressor on the main microphone, so it sounded a little wanky. But we're doing our best today. Also, if I'm clipping like crazy, I apologize. And if you need it to be louder, just let me know. You know? Oh, as usual, no background music. Did I not turn it on? I might not have. But, see, George got me yesterday because I didn't... Okay, there we go. I think we got it. Yeah, now we got music. No, because yesterday it stopped working, and I tried to turn it back on and turn it off again, and the entire OBS crashed and the whole stream went down. All because we wanted to have a little bit of background music so that the scritching of the pencil or pen against the page wasn't the only thing you heard. Enough tiny sounds to drive one mad. Thank you. It's good to be back. I'm glad. I'm going to be doing this probably daily until my next project kicks up and they tell me I can't do it anymore because of NDAs or whatever. But I'm going to ask them. It's technically creator owned, but they might say no. Because it's... Well, you'll find out eventually. I can't talk about it now. You know how it is. Oh, good. Thank you, Ron. Yes. Studio Solitude. Crystals of Remembrance. I gotta come up with stupid names for everything that you see on screen. Also, I do apologize if I'm clearing my throat a lot. We have a lot of lantana at this place. I think the co-creator would be cool about it, but I think it's more of a publisher thing. Yeah. We have a lot of lantana at our house, and they are in full bloom right now. And we didn't realize this, but lantana are toxic to people and animals, and I'm sure all of the pollen isn't good either. So, and it's like one of those things where I start coughing and clearing my throat, and then I start to get a sore throat, and I go, oh no, I had to buy a cable at Guitar Center yesterday. Do I have COVID now? And I'm like, I don't want to, because I end up getting sick for a month. We'll see, I suppose. Is it hay fever? Or is it a debilitating disease? We don't know. The dog has barked. He likes to bark at his own reflection, which we are trying to curb the behavior of. See, because he gets very excited about other dogs. Like, he, we adopted him a little late. Yeah, dude, hay fever's the total worst, and I come from a family of significant hay fever sufferers. But, yeah, our dog spent a lot of time in his formative months just playing with other dogs. So, like, he doesn't dog with humans super good. Like, we try to do fun stuff like, hey, let's toss the ball around. And, like, he'll run up to the ball, and he'll look at it, and then he'll go, Or I'll throw a frisbee to him, and he will look at it on the ground, and he'll pick it up with his mouth, and then he'll grow tired of it. There we go, everybody. Panel board is done. Welcome. This is comics. We did it. All done. But he'll look at a frisbee, or he'll pick up a ball, and then he'll put it down, and then he'll grow tired of it, and then he doesn't want to play with it anymore. So, like, we try to keep his attention on... whatever it is would be a fun human-dog game. Doesn't work so good. Alright, now...
for any of you wondering, and I'm sure that's as many as 2 of you. Yeah, see, that's the thing. Like, he will go after the ball, and then he'll be like, meh, I'd rather dig. But then, if he sees another dog, he loses his mind. He's like, now that is a game I get into. That is... Now, Tane I can get into. But... That's the dog again. But we use this ink here, for our... we use this ink for our contour lines, and then we use Black Star for spotting blacks, in case you were wondering. You know what? He is actually he's prey driven, kinda. We have a thing called a flirt pole, which sounds super dirty. It's basically like a cat toy for dogs. It's like a big stick with a piece of elastic on it, and then like a little we call it an octopus. But it's like a little, and he loves that. And he'll jump and chase after that, but anything else he's just not into. I redline everything. Typically, so George, for those of you who aren't aware, George Walker 2273 in the chat wrote what we're inking today. And so when I say to George, this is basically what you see. I just put all the I put all of the lines into a folder and turn it red. Because that's a cool thing that you can do in Clip Studio Paint, is you can basically blue line an entire page instantly. And that's what we do here. So here we go. Are we on screen? Can we see? Yes, we are. Okay, great. Whoops. I need to get these out of my way. I need to get the old fine liners out of the way. They're hitting my arm. I don't like it. By the way, let that be a lesson to everybody. If you are a writer and you want to make comics and you're like, you know what, that guy will never make a comic with me. Just email him. Email him the script. And if he's anything like me, he'll go, yeah, I love this. And if you give this to anyone else to draw, I'll punch you in the nose. Which is close to what I said to George, I think. I basically said, I'm the only person who's allowed to draw this. Yes, I do use a brush for my lining, but it depends. Like, I use it for characters. I'll tend to use fine liners for backgrounds and stuff like that. But for contour lines and stuff like that and all that, I use a brush. That's my jam. That's where I'm at. Like, I stepped away from it for a while. I was really trying to get into like using the G-nib because, you know, all the manga guys use them, and I'm like, well, they seem to know something. And I even bought a pretty cool pen, because my big gripe with all things Crow Quill and nib related is I hate dipping pens frequently. Like, you basically get like a stroke and a half, and then you have to like the reason I like brushes is because they hold a lot of ink, right? But the constant dipping drives me nuts. Don't just send scripts to writers, right? No, don't do that. That actually, that gets them into legal trouble sometimes. Because it's like, if you send a script to a writer and you're like, hey, I have this cool idea, they're like, cool, I can't read this. Because like, if you send a script to a writer, you don't know what they're working on, right? And say that you have a really cool idea for Hulk, and it's like Hulk goes to the moon and fights a moon parasite, and unbeknownst to you, there's already been a pitch approved by Marvel for Hulk fighting a moon parasite. Next thing you know, you could, you know, send a legal team after everybody there, and they're like, yeah, I didn't know. He just sent me a script, and now I'm in trouble, and I didn't want it. He sent me an unsolicited script. You know, if you're a writer, the best thing to do, in my experience anyway, is to find yourself other writers who you enjoy the company of, who creatively you jive with, and then have like a little workshop of like a workshop buddy. I would imagine they do, yeah. But yeah, get like a workshop buddy whose opinions you trust, and they will read your script for you and give you feedback. I have a very good friend I do that with. Because he and I wrote together for a long. We're trying to get something together for a long time. I just sort of trust his opinion. We have very similar. We have very similar sensibilities. So I'll be like, "Hey friend, read this," and he'll go, "I think you should do this, this, and this." And I'll go, "Cool," and then invariably I will take two of the thoughts and incorporate them, and then go, "No, I don't like how you want me to paste this. You want me to put too many panels on this page, and I have to draw it too. So we're gonna do 3 panels on this page, and we're gonna slow it way down." Yes, Discord's also great. What was it, that Comic Book Yeti? Oh, really? That's pretty cool. I don't spend. I'm in the Comic Book Yeti one, but I don't spend much time in there. I don't spend much. I don't spend much time on Discord or anywhere if I can help it. Can you see this? Am I doing okay? Am I drawing this in a place where you can view it? Artists, always swish your brush in water. It's very important. Doesn't seem like it, but what happens is you get the water, you gotta get the water in the bristles, because then the water stops the ink from getting up here where you don't want it. See that? I don't even know if you can see it, but right there, the ink is only to about here. That's what you want. Uh-oh. Dog's having big feelings in the hallway. I can hear it. His name is Winston Nigel Feelings, because he has big feelings all the time. Oh! Uh-oh. It's time for dog content, I think. I'll have to have a new transition for dog content. Hey, Mr. Man, do you want to say hi to everybody? Do you want to say hi to the stream? Are you interested in that? He's going to come say hi. Yes. Raul, that is correct. Never send unsolicited scripts to... Well, you can send an unsolicited script to me. George did, and that's how we're making this. Hey, come say hi to everybody. Can you come say hi? You look like a little baby right now. You look like a little baby. That's right. You come in here, and then you have to come and see. You have to be on stream. That's how it works. There he is. There's my big boy. Hi, Bubba. Here's Winston. He came in to bother everybody. Yeah. Okay, Bubba. I'm gonna put you down now, okay? Oh, you burped. That was gross. You're gross. There we go. You're all slimy. He's a big drooly boy. Can I give you a Treato for being nice in here? Thank you. There you go. Yeah. He's not a lab. He is a golden retriever, but he's the English variety. which has a lot of, they have lower rates of cancer, actually, than the American variety. Because I had two golden retrievers, I had two golden retrievers growing up, both of which died pretty young from cancer. So, you know, my wife and I were talking about getting a dog, and then we weren't sure what we wanted. And all of a sudden she was like, let's get a golden retriever. And I was like, I love them, but, you know, they're cancer boys. And then we did some research, and it's like, the English ones actually do better. The other thing that was interesting, so here we go. Are you ready? Ready for some inside baseball dog stuff? So there was a study commissioned by the NIH about cancer in dogs, and it turns out that with golden retrievers specifically, if you neuter them before the age of 2, their risk of cancer goes up by like 20 or 50% or something like. It's crazy. So you have to leave them as they say, intact male until 2, so that they are less cancer prone. So right now he's going through his adolescent phase. He gets excited a lot. There's a reason we don't have dog cam, and it's because he gets excited and then decides he's going to deal with it himself. And it's real gross. You just hear this horrible slurping sound. You just look over and he goes, "Yep, the lipstick is fully out of the tube," and he's just going to absolute town. And I mean, boys, we'd all do it if we could, right? Or something. Hi. You coming to be a pain in the butt? Anyway, yeah. Oh Lord is right. He's a real stinker. And eventually he's gonna realize I'm not super paying attention to him and leave. Yeah, there he goes. He'll come in and he's a real funny dog. So like I said, he didn't he didn't spend a lot of his formative years or formative months with people, right? In general, you're supposed to sort of adopt them around 3-4 months. We got him at like 5-6. So like I say, he just kind of doesn't people stuff real good. And he's our dog trainer said he is near not on. He likes to be near you, but he doesn't like to jump on you and be in your lap. So he's not a real cuddly guy. But he likes to be able to see everybody. So like, if my wife is working and I'm working, or if she closes the door, he gets real upset because he's like, well, I don't have access to her right now, and that makes me sad. But I don't want to be in there with her, because that would mean that I'd have to be near her, or I'd have to be nearly on her or whatever. But I don't know, he's real strange. He's got a lot of real peculiar bugaboos. Anyway, welcome to Dog Talk. You're on caller. Hi Bob, long time, first time. Yeah, dude, he's incredibly cat-like. He's the most cat-like dog I've ever had. Like I said, he likes the floor. You know what? I'm gonna get this thing for you. You can see it's a cat toy, and he loves it. It's 100. Actually, I'm gonna pick it up, and then he's gonna be like, "Oh, playtime," and I'll be like, "No, I got work to do, jerk." He's also kind of a bully. But here, I'm gonna bring this thing in here. You can see it. Tell me this isn't a cat toy. You can't do it. This is a cat toy sized for dogs, and he goes crazy for it. Yeah, I never get the Instagram dog that just like wants to be on your lap and makes cute faces at you. The closest that he'll do is like I'll be sitting on the ground, and then he'll go face down into my lap and then flop over, which is very cute. That is such a great question, and one I need to get the answer to. I'm gonna have to buy a laser pointer and see if he wigs out about it. He, you know what? There's a good chance he likes it, because, I remember one day, pretty early on, I had a, where did I put the, I have ADD. My son don't have ADD. He just likes to jump. There we go. I had my phone out, and the way that the windows are back there, it's like the sun is kind of comes through the window at the end of the day. So I had my phone out, and it was reflecting onto the ceiling, and he was just like fully locked in. So I don't know. He's probably also a laser pointer guy. Also, Anton, I just saw your comment about Comic Book Yeti, and I like them. I like them quite a bit as well. Everybody I've talked to over there is super nice. AIPT also has a bunch of really nice people. Old Jimmy Gasparo's a good guy. Oh, I made a mistake here, didn't I? I didn't draw his hand in. I'm gonna have to fix that. Hey guys, now you get to see the real stuff, where I make a mistake and then I have to fix it. There we go. A Yeti or AIPT? Or both? I think that dog farted in here. It smells funny. Or maybe he farted in the hallway. There we go. Look at that. That's how you fix your comic pages, people. You just draw it over. See, they do a lot of like Marvel stuff, so I end up getting tagged by them a lot. I'll be sitting there and I'll be like, "Oh, a new AIPT X Factor 12 came out." Actually, X Factor 12 never came out because we never got that far. You jokers didn't buy it. Actually, I don't think that's true. I think we actually sold pretty good. I know you did. I'm just teasing you. Nobody needs to apologize. No, well, Dark Horse and Mad Cave are great, so ain't nothing to worry about there. Hello, sir. Welcome back. I think you smell jerky on my desk, don't you? Can you see him here? No. Oh, good boy. Thank you for laying down so nice. Wait, did you get yours from Collector's Paradise, or were you there for the signing on day one at Can you not do that? Don't lick my... Don't. You're going to knock over the water, Bubba. Bubba. Hey. Hey, don't do that. Thank you. Good boy. Hey, can you do me a favor? Can you go down? How's a good boy behave? Yes. Yes, you're such a good boy. You look like a little baby. There you go. Good job. Thank you. Sorry, guys. Oh, has he? Oh! Hell yeah. That was fun. That sketch series is something I'd do again. That was a good time. Yeah, jeez. If you speak to him, please send him my best. That's terrible. Bro! Hey, careful. If you knock this water over, it's gonna be a big mess. I'll have to end the stream, okay? I'm gonna move this over here. Can we be chill? Can we chill? I just need to take the energy down a little bit, okay, big guy? Thank you. Sorry. He almost knocked over my table over here. Okay. Well, again, for whatever it's worth, old Bob never wants something bad to happen to nice people, so. Am I still on screen? Can you see this? Am I drawing in a bad spot? No, we're okay. I have a chat aggregator up here, but I don't have a stream of the video. I don't know when I'm starting this new book. I'm waiting on a... So, like, I just got the draft of the contract and sent them the, yeah, this looks good, email. And I have to wait for a DocuSign or whatever. Hey, W in the chat for DocuSign. How much would I say streaming? Thanks. How much would I say it slows down my workflow? It definitely slows me down, because I spend time looking somewhere other than, but I also, like, I do think I have ADD, at least maybe a little bit, because in general, I do have a tendency to suddenly become bored and then check my phone. But talking to chat has stopped me from checking my phone. So maybe not at all. We'll find out. They're not phishing emails. What now? Would I talk about your? Would I be talking to yourself if I was alone? No. I'd be listening to a podcast or getting angry about something, probably. I'd be spending more time on Blue Sky and seeing the next thing I'm supposed to be angry about, probably. Which I don't want to do. I don't want to be angry all the time, you guys. I just want to be a regular dude drawing comics. I think I said it the other day. I just want to draw some funny books. Christ. I don't want to have to fight all the time. There we go. I'm happy you're happy too. New channel? No, this is the same one. Yeah, it's tough. Like, it's definitely, like... I'll say this. It's better than going to Twitter and just being inundated with Nazi shit. But, you know... It's just like... People there are pretty well informed, I feel like. And you end up seeing a lot of stuff that is, alarming. We'll put it that way. Because of the state of the world. Because it's not good. It seems like. Seems like we made some poor decisions. As a nation. Oh well. It's just tough. Don't listen to me. I draw funny books. As Bill Burr says, don't listen to me. I don't read. Actually, that's not true. I do read, but still don't listen to me. You can listen to me about comic stuff. I know that. I know that stuff. Listen to me about how to make things. If you want an old goober's opinion, there's a million places to get that on the internet. Unless you think I have a lot of valuable things to say. Which you might, I don't know. It's opinion hour. Ask me my opinion on a thing and I'll tell you. And if I don't know, unlike everyone else, I'll just say I don't know. Priceless. Look, man. This priceless boy got no subs. Or whatever people on these platforms get mad about. Oop. I got the big coffee mug out. FM? I don't know that one. Oh, It might have been. There was also there was also really early on there was a website that was specifically for music blogs. I think it was called Mog. I had one of those because I was very opinionated about music in my younger years. I still kind of am, but that's because something.fm. Yeah, I think that's right. We are well, as you can see at the bottom of the page there. Today's project is Quarter Life, which is a project I'm working on with George, who is Walker followed by a million letters or a million numbers in the chat. If he's still here. I don't know if he is. He may have left. You don't need to be here all day, okay? Oh, he's still there. Just so everyone knows, I will probably be shutting the stream down in 15 to 20 because my wife and I have lunch every day, and it is something that we take very seriously as a couple to spend time together. And then we'll fire it back up after I finish lunch. But we don't like to put a time on lunch unless she has a meeting to go to or something. Which she does a lot of times because she's very important. And I draw comics. Yes, thank you. She does also work from home. She has a very cool job. Actually, it's not like a cool job. It's just like it's a very flexible job. She's a corporate paralegal for a company that's like 100% remote, so. Yes, thank you, Raul. I agree. It also helps when you like each other. It's not like those old comedians from the 40s and 50s where they're like, the old ball and chain, right, fellas? Like, we actually like each other. Like a rubber salesperson. Yes, precisely that. She's a corporate paralegal for a rubber wholesaler. You need rubber? They got it. Where's our hand up here? Bang, zoom. The only gripe is that sometimes this ink will collect in a little blob at the end of this thing. The end of this brush. Actually, I don't need to do that. Or was the Honeymooners the 60s? I don't even know. All I'm saying is that hating your wife seems like a very old thing to do. But then, if you like your wife, you get labeled a wife guy. Guilty. It feels like a very millennial man thing. which I am. But I'm like on the cusp. All right, hey, have a good time. 50s, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, right? Like, hey, we spend all of our time together? Pretty much. The person I spend the most time with on Earth, and I can't stand them. Was it familiarity breeds contempt or whatever? Is that the... Anyway, take care, Anton, if I missed you. I'm sorry. Have fun. Have a good day. Have some good meetings. Is this still on screen? Am I too far? I can't tell. I'll move this here, just for safety. Yeah, we did survive the lockdown together. You know what? I did see that announcement, and yep, is what it is. As usual, they don't ask me if I want to do it. You know, the funny thing is like I talk to their talent relations people all the time, and I tell them there's exactly 2 books I want to do. And I'm like, if that happens, please have them contact me. And they just don't. I don't know what I do wrong. I try real hard to be a guy that's good to work with, who's efficient, on time, who does the best work he can, but then, you know, when a book I want to draw comes up, and they know I want to draw it, nobody calls me. So, it is what it is, you know. You don't know... You know, I don't know if it was just like a timing thing. You know, I was working on X Factor, and then I bounced for a minute because I had this other thing kind of in the works, and I wasn't sure if it was going to go. But you know, still, it's like, hey, Bob. If they would have said, hey, Bob, you know that book you've always wanted to draw? Well, we're actually making it. You know, I might have found a way to make myself available. Oh well. Again, is what it is. So it could be, but I've had writers ask for me in the past and I never got an email. So could be. But you know, it's just not, you know, it's just not how things work sometimes. It doesn't always work out. Like, am I sad? Yeah. Like, that would have been a really fun book to work on, but at the same time, you know, I also made choices about my availability, so, you know, I'm not like... You can't sit around and be grumpy about it all the time. Life moves on. Books move on. I'd love to do it. They still got my email, so. Oh, something happened. Whoa, hey! Thanks for the sub. Mucho appreciado. It's a real channel now. It's a real channel with real people. Had to get to your PC. I respect it. Well, we're gonna be on a lot, maybe too much. Some say it's too many hours a week until I can't. And at which point I'll just figure out. My understanding is that the book I'm about to start up on, the dates are a little squishy on it. So if I take a little bit of time and/or want to have a day where I just sort of, you know, like here, let me show you this. If we painted a She-Hulk together, would everybody want to do that? I could show you how I do these. Maybe that would be fun one day, as opposed to just doing pages. We could do Fan Art Friday or something. I don't know. You guys tell me. You're all here. What do you want? I got Discord. You guys want to jump on sometime and then you can like tell everybody about the things you're doing? I don't know. Put your suggestions in the chat. That's what it's here for. We can build this show together. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay. Well, if we can do that. Well, like a fan art day? Okay, yeah, we can do that. That'd be all right. Well, I'm just sitting here yapping anyway. I don't care how I'm doing it. But you gotta bring good content, okay? I need hot takes and hotter sauces, or whatever those guys say. Hotter wings. Gotta be funny or else. Yeah, there you go. That's what it's gonna be. It's gonna be like fun, actual funny or die. You gotta come in here and you gotta bring the heat for everybody to have some good yucks. And if nobody like, we're gonna be checking the comedy in the chat, and if it sucks, you get booted. Now, if you're ready for a trial by fire of that variety, we can do it. But it's gonna be a real gauntlet. And from what I can tell of this chat, get the gong out. Yeah, real gong show vibe. And, you know, it'll be like Kill Tony, but it'll be like Kill Bob, and we're not going to be mean to people. I'll be like, hey, you tried really hard to be funny, and it didn't work out for you this time, but next time, I believe in you. I think you could do it. I think you could be entertaining. You just gotta believe in yourself. But what if it was, yeah, it's Kill Tony, but it's friendly. Everybody's just super encouraging. Hey, buddy. Those jokes didn't land. Those jokes were highly offensive. Were those jokes? Is this anything John Carpenter's Lauryn Hill's That Thing You Do Wop? What? Now all I can think about is having John Carpenter's The Thing, but like, you know, or like a supercut of that thing. It's just the monster, like all the different versions of the monster that come out, where it's like his face is all screwed up, and then it's like that weird wolf dog thing or whatever. I don't know. I might watch that. That feels like a TikTok. Yeah. Yeah. Look, if there's one thing I'm good at, it's playing poorly. But, the problem is that I'd have to complete... Well, it would have to be like we dedicate a day to gaming, right? Because the way my computer's set up right now, all of my USB... Well... No, you know what? Yeah, I'd have... Well, okay, so... Here's what I'll say. If anybody... What is this? Wilford Brimley... Okay, if anybody actually wanted a gaming stream, I would probably do it. Here's a warning. It would probably just be me playing Overwatch, and nobody wants that. Because it's the only game I play anymore. A. B, there will be no art that day. Because of the way my setup is, I'd have to unplug at least 1 or 2 of the art things. But if you want to watch me get mad at a monkey, we can do that. We can have Overwatch Wednesdays. Want to watch me play a 15-year-old game? Sounds fun, doesn't it? Might be older than that. The Jeff main though. Dude, I loved to play Jeff before they reworked him. Now I don't think he's fun anymore. Now you just stand in the back and piss through everybody. Like when you used to be able to skirt around and use the bubbles to escape and all that stuff, like that was, and then like flank from all angles, that Jeff was peak. Now I don't like it. Now I mostly just play Rocket and Vibe. I don't even care. I don't really play Rivals anymore. Okay, so it's only 10 years old. Still. Not much better. Hot take. No. I'm not a backline pisser, man. I'm a piss and flanker. I felt like there was more. Maybe I'm wrong just because I haven't played it in a while, but I felt like there was more of a skill expression in the old version of Jeff where it was. And then like the other thing I loved was getting into trouble and then seeing how long I could survive like a Iron Fist trying to punch me to death. Like that I loved, right? Like I'd go flank, and then Iron Fist would see me, and then he'd start coming straight at me, and then I would, you know, do the little bob and weave. It was the best. It was so much fun. Wait, Rivals is overwhelming? You feel like? For clarity, what Rivals or Overwatch? Overwatch is also very overwhelming. Overwatch-whelming. Yeah. I don't disagree. It's a lot. The team hero shooters are a lot. Every now and then I'll be playing, and then my wife, usually what happens is I play some kind of game, and my wife, because she is a real saint, will sit on the couch next to me, and she likes when I play like a story game, you know. Like I'll play I've been playing, like, she likes when I play like Ghost of Yotei or whatever, or Skyrim, or you know, something that like she can kind of follow along with what's going on. But like I got real into Overwatch because it's the way Overwatch works, right? Is you get about 10 minutes worth of game, and then you know you jump out and start over again, right? It's like you get 10 minutes of game, GG, go next, right? Which is great for me, just because I end up usually getting pretty tired by the end of the day, and like the idea of having to jump in and like really concentrate on a story or whatever just becomes a little. It's just like too much, right? Long hard day. What I want to really do is get angry at my teammates, which is why I play Overwatch. But every now and then, she'll watch, and then I'll make like I'm handing the controller to her to be like, all right, now it's your time to try. And she's like, she doesn't even understand what's happening on the screen. Like, there's just so much crap flying around at all times. And she's right. It's too much. Alright, hang on. Get ready for some additional noise on the stream. It's getting hot in my office because this taxes my computer so much. I'm going to put the fan on. So, get ready. You're going to love it. Fan cam. Hang on. Fan cam. It's going. Is it super noisy? If it's super noisy, I'll turn it off. I'm checking the chat. Chat. Is it too noisy? Oh, you can't hear it at all? Okay, great. Well, if you do end up hearing it, let me know and I'll turn it off. Great. We'd love it. Yeah, I'm a Levi's man. I live in the desert. I should be wearing shorts. For what it's worth, work from homers. I do think it's important to like put on regular clothes to kind of actually get your day going. I think it's a mental thing for me, at least. Am I still on screen? Can you see this? It's a little dark. You know, I think I told people this at the beginning, but like I had to. So I use those C920 Logitech cameras for over here, and they're garbage, right? The way that my Mac, because like Mac handles all the yeah, true. But the way that like the Mac handles the external camera stuff is just terrible, and it always ends up looking all blown out. So like I downloaded a camera utility, and that was the thing I was waiting to initialize. Because like you can turn them down, you can turn the gain and the exposure down, so that I'm not so blown out. But for some reason, when I loaded up my after the update, I loaded up my computer, and it refused to initialize any of these. So I was like, I could sit around here and try to dork around with it for an hour, or I could just get going, because I mean, ultimately, the more my face is completely blown out, the better it is for your eyes, so. Yeah, that's the trouble, right? Like, I have, the other problem is I have so much crap plugged into the Mac right now. Like, I've maxed out the number of ports I'm using, and then I had to buy an expander, and then like, Macs are real touchy about how much stuff is plugged into them. Like, there's a reason that they give you the number of ports they do, and it's because I think beyond that it kind of is like, no, I don't like supporting this much stuff. But also, like, I didn't want to have, like, all the new ones are, like, all 4K, and I'm all like, Twitch and none of these things support 4K. It doesn't make any sense to stream it that... I don't know. I was just like, I don't need that much camera. I just need a nice... And, like, even this one I have scaled down to, like, 720, because, like, again, it's super small. It doesn't need to be at the highest qualities. Or maybe it does, I don't know. True. Maybe I am always right. I feel like I'm right a lot. But then I keep all those opinions to myself. Because it's not worth it. What good is being right if everybody gets mad at you? Are they expensive? Maybe, maybe I'll use stream money to buy one. What is it? I'm Googling. Elgato Facecam. Here we go. Facecam Pro. How much are these? Stop. Stop. Not interested. We're on Amazon. Elgato Facecam. $105! People! These were $30. Maybe that's why they look like ass. Maybe that's why they look like hot ass. Because I got the cheap cameras. I'm like, why do these look terrible? Doofus. Absolute doofus. Hey Bob, the stream looks like you shot it through a witch's butthole. Maybe... Maybe it's time to upgrade the setup. You know, if you're trying to sell people on what a great artist you are, maybe the art should look good. I'm a thinking man. There we go. Wait, oh, that's right, you live in, Thanks, George. As I've told everyone, this has been a real pleasure to work on, so... I'm pleased you're pleased. boy. Quality 51st state jokes. We got there. We got there on the stream, guys. I'm shocked at how much work this 0.3 is doing. Or it's a 0.2? It doesn't matter. Usually I feel like I need to go up and down my sizes a lot more, but this is like... it's just working today. B Squeezy be making an appearance on the stream. Will bookshelves be rocked? If there's something... Chat, tell me what you want B Squeezy to react to, and we can... I'll call his agent. He's a tough man to track down. But I'm fairly certain I can find him and or the hat that he had to wear. I don't know how I'm gonna do all the special... Not to break the fourth wall. But, I don't know how I'm gonna do the sound effects and all that stuff. I'm gonna have to get one of those, stream decks or whatever so I can create electricity on the fly. And have some sound effects. So I can have my clown horn be squeezy. Oh boy. Are your art supplies in a toolbox? Yes. So this is primarily rulers and circle templates. This is paint markers. This is brushes. That is pencils, that's pens, and then there's sort of miscellaneous stuff on the top. And then there's another toolbox underneath my printer that has all of my paper in it. Alright, well tell me what B Squeezy's got to which comics you want him to react to. Because ostensibly I have to then write comic reviews for an idiot. For a loud idiot. Which is basically me, if we're being completely honest. If there's one thing I am, it's loud. If there's two things I am, it's loud and stupid. Loud, stupid, but still right. Loud and stupid, but still right most of the time. Whoops. That's that push-pull of whiteout, man. Sometimes you go a little too far into the line. There we go. Because I turned the gain on the mic down. And it's actually up from yesterday. How are we doing volume-wise? Okay, good. It looks like the compressor is still doing its job. What I don't want to do is blow out your speakers. Alright, well, hey, thank you so much for stopping by. Please enjoy the meeting at school, if that is the thing that can be enjoyed. Well, I appreciate the kind words about me setting the stream up. I spent a lot of time I was supposed to be spending drawing this comic. I do apologize, George. Making stupid videos and other stuff so that it would be at least semi-entertaining. Oh, do I hear the dog? Dog content back? Nope. Wait! Nope. He's not coming in here. He will probably lick my green screen. That's usually what he does, is he stands in the doorway and licks the green screen. And then he leaves. Alright, well, thank you so much. I appreciate you stopping by. Have a wonderful rest of your day. We'll be on again after lunch if you find yourself with some free time and some boredom. If there's one thing I can do, it's fill air with nonsense. Oh, hang on. The dog is back. Oh, and he has laid down like a good boy. Because what he wants are Treatos. Does he want a Treato? Can you touch? Good boy. He knows a little trick where if you hold out your finger like this, he knows to boop it with his snoot. Along with sit and down and come, but only in the house, not at the park. We're working on the park, but he, the way I like to put it is he does not have his listening ears at the park yet. There's a million other things that are more exciting than old dog dad. He also likes to bully my wife like a real jerk. He'll pull her around and stuff. He doesn't do it with me so much. There we go. So hey, thanks to all 9 of you across the many platforms for hanging out. Still good? Yep. Again, I have to lean way back and see what's on my computer. I hear my wife. It may be lunchtime. Dear? Is it lunchtime? Oh, she might actually be going to the bathroom. And I shouldn't have told you that. Guys, my wife is pooping. Isn't that great? Yeah, he went. I can hear the fur baby being upset that she went into the bedroom without him. He sits on there and goes, Again, he's got big feelings. Which one is this one? I can't hear it. I don't even know why I'm asking, because, like... Oh! Yeah. I know. So, like, when I made these... When I made all these songs... So here's... It'll give you a little insight into the mind of the artist. When I made all of these... I named them in a way that is completely indecipherable. What I did was I listened back to kind of how the drums sounded. So they'll be like boot cat, and that's what the songs are all named. So they're called boot cat, keet boom. Like that's what, and it's just a list of insane onomatopoeias for drum sounds. None of them make any sense. This one, for instance, is called... Oh, this one does not adhere to the naming convention. This one is called Fart Blart. So, you know. Here, George, what do you want his address to be? Put it in the chat. Let's make some magic for the people who are interested in the comic creation process. I just put 123 4th Street because I didn't know what I was doing. But what should it say on here? I'll move on to the next panel while you decide. Yeah. No rush. George, are you finding an actual address in North Carolina? You gotta clear that with legal. Oh. Well, as long as he doesn't mind. You don't think he's gonna sue you, do you? That's my old address. What the hell? Now my mom is getting hate mail. People are sending arcade tokens to my mom. Or whatever, people. Oh, okay, so that's great. Now we can just irritate the new owners. All the super fans. It's like all those people that go and see that house that the Goonies was filmed at. They're like, I'm not a Goonie, I'm just the guy that owns this place now. It's like that, but for comics people who like arcade games. a little off though. Here, let me adjust there a bit. Sorry. I apologize. I apologize, you guys. Jeez. You didn't tell me I'd moved off the screen. You gotta tell me. Done. 14. Done. Did it. Aww. My absolute pleasure. We got it in there. Ladies and gentlemen, comic history made before your very eyes. The beautiful collaboration of the writer and the artist. Here. On Twitch. On twitch.tv/my name and also on YouTube. Tremendous. And that's how it works. You know? That's how it is. That's how it be. Alright, so we've talked about... Alright, take care, George. Thanks for stopping by. Again, I'll be doing this again after lunch, so... Wife! Is it lunchtime? Oh, okay. Not lunch just yet. That is how we speak to each other, just so you know. You guys got real quiet all of a sudden. Did I do something wrong? Or was it was mostly the George stream. Everybody else just lurking. Which is cool. Just absolutely, your mind has been consumed. By the mind-numbing slowness. And that I have to do 1 page a day. Inked and penciled. But I don't do the penciling on stream because I need to concentrate. Because that's where I make all the hard decisions. Maybe one day. But like when I'm doing, I don't even have music on when I'm doing it. I have to concentrate. That's where the visual cortex really fires up. Enjoy the sultry sounds of me clearing my throat.
Welcome to Throat Clearing ASMR.
Sorry. I promise I won't do it again until the next time I want to do it. Which may be sooner than you think. Aha! You may notice sometimes I don't use the pencil lines I put down. You know why? It's because I decided I didn't want to. How do I decide? I don't know. It's magic. Thank you. It means a lot. Coming from you nice people, who have chosen to sit around and listen to it. And also, if the camera wasn't so blown out, you'd probably realize that I'm making the same face that this poor kid is making. My wife always makes fun of me for that. And I'm going to try to get the camera controller up and fixed so that this is a little less blown out after lunch. But again, it didn't initialize for some reason after my computer updated, so who knows. It just maybe just looks like this forever. Whether I want it to or not. I gotta get another microphone on here so that we can have like the scritch of the pen.
For the true ASMR listeners, enjoy.
Oh, good. Yeah, hey man. It's basically just like fun artist hangout. Just leave them on in the background and there we go. That came out nice. Yeah, good enough. Good enough. Whoops, sorry. Whoa, I bumped my desk and now everything has come apart. You're going to hear a lot of sounds, and I'm going to apologize for them up front as I try to readjust where the microphone was. Oh, goodness. Is it going to come at me? Sometimes this arm shoots the microphone directly into my face, so if I get brained by this thing, just call my wife and let her know that I've passed out because I've been hit in the face with a microphone stand. Your husband was streaming and he got hit in the face with a microphone. Send the police. Send the fire department. Actually, don't send the police. God, I don't know what I can talk about. I had to sign a very interesting clause in... Or there's a very interesting clause in one of the contracts I just signed. That was basically like, you promise you're not gonna... I probably can't talk about it. I just don't want to get in trouble. I'm excited about the book, so I don't want to say anything I'm not supposed to say. You know how it is. Call the art ambulance. But not for me. Memes, guys. Internet memes. It's all memeing. Just memeing and trolling. You feel me? I'm going to copy paste this on here so that the thing looks the same. Don't get mad. Okay, now we're on to the background. Love it. We're making good progress today. For whoever, I think they left already, but whoever asked me if it's slowing down my process, I don't really think it is. It's not slowing me down considerably, I don't think. So that's good. That we like. I'm gonna use the tiny ruler actually. The big one gets in the way. I dropped my pen. I dropped my pen, you guys. You guys, I dropped my pen. I need to have the Stream Deck set up so that I need to buy a Stream Deck and set it up so that I can sound an alarm every time I drop my pen. It would just be alarms. The whole stream is alarms. Oh, that reminds me. Gotta make sure that the music is on loop. 'Cause we're pretty far down. We're pretty far down the... Nope. Need a new alarm for when I drop the... Whoops. Which one was this? The 0.7. We don't even use that one. It doesn't matter. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. It is time. It has happened. It is now lunchtime. I'm going to take a break. We're going to shut the stream down. And then we're going to start it back up after lunch. It'll probably be half hour to an hour. We'll see. I don't know yet. It depends on how long it takes me to eat lunch and for my wife and I to hopefully complete the spelling bee in the New York Times gaming app. Because that's another thing we like to do. So, it has been a pleasure. As always, drawing for you. And like I said, I will be back shortly. And then maybe we can do this again. Hopefully. That'd be fun. I'd like that. Hopefully you would like that too. So, anyway, guys, hang on 1 second here. Whew. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. That was a good one. Good session. Oh, there it is, way back there. Way back there. The old drawing desk. We're gonna leave it alone just for a couple minutes while we go refill our artist's tummy with the finest foods. And the only way we do that is on a spaceship. So I'm gonna have to start the long walk back to the spaceship. So enjoy yourselves. I'll be back shortly.
That time again. Walk up this ladder back to my space station.
I wish you could come too. I wish you could enter cryo sleep with me to be rejuvenated amongst the stars. But you can't, and I'm sorry about that.
Hey, it's that time again. Walk up this ladder back to my space station.
Are you still here? No. Watch me walk up this ladder. It's a long walk from Earth to the moon. Many tens of miles. 10 miles to the moon. Shorter than you think. It's a very small moon. I'm going to a space station though. I screwed up. That's okay. We're gonna get on my case about it? That's fine. You can do that if you want. It's expensive to run a space station where you sleep and then go to Earth sometimes.
Hey, it's that time again. Walk up this ladder back to my space station.
Have you ever gotten on a Stairmaster? It's like that, but into space where there's no oxygen. It's very difficult. You should try it sometime.
Hey, it's that time again. Walk up this ladder back to my space station.
Miss you guys. Tune in next time. I'm looking forward to seeing you and drawing for you in the future.